Welcome to IDB, everyone. It is Andrew here. One of the most ubiquitous smart home products, aside from light bulbs and outlets, is smart locks. They're very common because everyone has a lock, and there's a lot you can do with it that makes it super useful. You never want to leave your home and worry, did I forget to lock my door? Well, the new August Smart Lock Pro works with a ton of home automation services like Amazon Alexa, HomeKit, Google Assistant, and Nest. And the new Pro version also builds in Z-Wave Plus and has the Wi-Fi bridge included. There are a ton of great features like virtual keys, auto unlock, voice control, and history to see who's unlocked your door and when. It also works with pretty much any lock. You don't have to replace your entire deadbolt and get new keys. You can just replace the thumb turn on the inside and you're good to go. August now makes 3 different versions. There's the cheapest model for $149, which is bare bones, does not support HomeKit or Wi-Fi. Then the next step up is the HomeKit version, and then we have this, the Pro version, that is the HomeKit lock with the DoorSense and the August Connect built right in. So you're going to have Wi-Fi capabilities, all those assistants that'll work with it, the Wi-Fi remote access, and the new DoorSense feature. Inside the box, you obviously have the August Connect, which is usually sold as an additional add-on. Then you have the August itself, the Smart Lock Pro, a few getting started guides and TNC terms and conditions, the mounting plate over here, which has changed slightly from years past. You have a few different adapters that work with different locks, whether you have something like Kwikset or Schlage. These will help you work with your existing hardware. And then the new pieces for DoorSense. Inside of the little envelope, you will find a piece of tape, a place to download the app to get started, and just the TNC. The tape is useful for the installation, so you don't need to provide your own, just a minor thing. The lock itself looks really great with only minor differences from the last generation. The knurling is slightly different and the color on the exterior is slightly dulled down. It's more of a gunmetal instead of a straight black like we saw with the third or the second generation. The batteries are accessed straight from the front, which is held on via magnets. It takes 4 AA batteries, and you should get quite a lot of battery life out of this as long as you're not accessing it constantly, which will drain them quicker. Obviously, you get alerts whenever the batteries go low, and I tend to get quite a few months. On the back of the faceplate, you will find the HomeKit code as well as the Z-Wave Plus pairing code. Both of those are going to be really crucial, and luckily they are always within reach, housed right inside of that faceplate of your August. Along the back is really what's important to how it connects to your door, and it's really quite simple. Their mechanism has not changed since the first generation lock, and after you attach the plate, there's just that little connector in the middle, and then these wings come down on the edges to lock it into place. There's also that speaker there because there are a few noises that come out of it when you lock and unlock your door. You can see how the back of it will stay in place while the front of it will rotate to lock and unlock when it's actually affixed to your door. Now, one of the new features is this DoorSense, which will allow you to know if your door is open or closed. To use it, you have to mount this little piece here, and you have 2 options. You can screw or adhere this to the side of the door frame, or you could use this additional little cap. You take the magnet out of this piece on the left, and you will actually use a drill to drill a hole in your door frame and put it in there and put the cap over it. It works better because it's completely hidden, but it's a little bit more involved for the installation. The mounting plate has changed just slightly. It feels a little bit sturdier, a little bit thicker, and we have these parts that move. Now these just moved because depending on the lock that you have, they can go into different positions. So these little holes will just line up depending on which lock you have currently installed on your door. Because all of that hardware stays the same, you just remove the thumb screw from the back. We're not going to go into the full installation process. You can get all of that straight from the August app. There are videos out there. We've done some videos similar to that, and if you really need to find that information, you can definitely do so. Instead, we are going to pick it up right from the point where everything is installed and we just need to attach the lock to our door, because really I think that's the important part, is how smoothly this goes on, because I am always so impressed at how easily this attaches to your door, how easy it is to remove and attach to your door, and how secure it is when it actually is in place. When it is installed on your door and you've removed the little pull tab for the batteries, you can go ahead and set it up from the app. You can give it a name, choose which home, so you can have multiple like rental properties or a vacation home or even family members' homes. So you'll choose the home and then just walk through the basic setup process, which involves calibrating both the lock as well as DoorSense in this latest version. To calibrate your door and your lock, you basically just go through a bunch of different positions. So door closed, door open, door unlocked. So you just walk through those. So first it has you fully lock the lock, fully unlock the lock, open your door all the way so DoorSense gets an idea of what it is when your door is open, when your door is just cracked a little bit, and then when you have it fully closed once more. This allows it to know not only the different parts of your door when it's open or closed, but the orientation of whether the lock is on the left or the right side of the door. Then you can literally just do it manually by turning, or use the app itself to unlock and unlock your door. If we happen to leave the door cracked just a little bit, you'll notice now inside of the app, it'll tell you that. So it says your door is open and it's unlocked. And you can even get an alert if you leave your door unlocked for too long. So say or open for too long. So say it got knocked open by something or you forgot to close it, it'll let you know. You can still try to unlock or lock your door in the situation, but it's just going to let you know that it's jammed because it's hitting your door frame. DoorSense is a really cool feature, but I would really recommend doing the more involved installation to hide this obtrusive little DoorSense fixture that has to be mounted on the door frame. It literally goes on the inside of the frame, so when the door is closed, you don't see it at all. Now, the lock itself is entirely Bluetooth, so if you want to connect over Wi-Fi, you need the August Connect, which the Pro comes with. You'll see this little icon, Remote Connect, in that top right hand corner. So if you're ever not at home, you can simply tap that. It'll go through the Wi-Fi and connect to your lock, acting as a bridge between your Bluetooth lock and the Wi-Fi. That's what also allows it to send you notifications and work with other smart home solutions. HomeKit, on the other hand, is entirely based on Bluetooth. So you do need to be within proximity of it or have a home hub, such as an Apple TV or an iPad running a late version of iOS. Those will act as hub and give you remote access without even worrying about that August Connect. For all of us iOS users, we also really care about HomeKit and how it works with all of our other HomeKit accessories. And it works really nice. Aside from using Siri to unlock the door, you can have everything automate together. Like when you come home, the lights will turn on, the door will unlock, the thermostat will adjust, and your cameras will disable. And when you go to bed, your door can lock, lights turn off, thermostat adjust, close your blinds, all with that simple scene. And of course it works with all those other home automation systems too, like Google Home, Nest, and Alexa. That Z-Wave Plus support that's brand new in this 3rd generation August Pro is also really great for anyone who's doing more tinkering or using those other Z-Wave based solutions. I've tested many smart locks and I've used August since the original August was announced, upgraded to the HomeKit version, and now we have this new 3rd generation Pro version, and I've been a fan of all of them, and the Pro version here is better than ever. Unfortunately, Z-Wave isn't a big deal to me, and that DoorSense, while it's a neat feature, it's definitely not a must-have, so it's really hard to justify upgrading if you have a 2nd generation. However, if you're new to August, the Pro version is an absolute great buy because it comes with that August Connect as well for the other remote capabilities. It's also not that much more if you consider how much the Connect costs by itself. If you don't need those Wi-Fi options, definitely go with the 2nd generation HomeKit version. You can find links for all of them below in the description. Let us know what you think in the comments, subscribe, and until next time, it's Andrew for ITB.